So apparently Borderlands 4 is being revealed tomorrow, and while this is from leaks, and I don't really want to make a whole ass video dissecting leaks, I'm making this video just because I also kind of want to use it as a bit of an announcement to say that, hey, I'll be live streaming the Summer Games Fest tomorrow on June 7th at 5 p.m. EST, so that if Borderlands 4 does get revealed, I can have my live reaction on there alongside all of you fellas. But let's pretty quickly talk about this leak. There's not really too much to say. It's a forum post that says it has been discovered via X-Peter's contacts that 2K will offer Borderlands 4's first ever reveal at the upcoming Summer Game Fest on June 7th. There's also a chance that it gets formally announced before the event, followed by a better show of it during the showcase, but I cannot confirm that at this point. Note that 2K has already announced its plan on revealing the next iteration in one of its biggest and most beloved franchises at the Summer Game Fest. Borderlands 4 is said iteration. Now, I will be honest, I've never heard of this forum. Apparently, it is a credible source. This guy himself who posted this has 2 words under his name that say credible leaker, and I believe every word that I read on the internet. But jokes aside, let's stay level-headed about this, alright? I personally, while I would love to see Borderlands 4 be revealed, I'm not getting hyped or anything for this. I'm not letting this set my expectations, and I don't think anyone else should. As Borderlands fans, we're very used to going through these massive content droughts between games. I know that a lot of people are just very eager to see what this franchise has in store, especially because a lot of people weren't a huge fan of Borderlands 3. Effectively, that sect of people have been waiting since Borderlands 2 for something new. But letting leaks set your expectations is how you just set yourself up for disappointment. But with these specific leaks, let's dive a little bit deeper because I think there is a little more to be said here. Now, when I first heard of this tweet, the tweet from Summer Game Fest that said 2K plans to reveal the next iteration of one of 2K's biggest and most beloved franchises at Summer Game Fest, a lot of people immediately thought that this was Borderlands, and I myself really did not. And that's simply for the fact that Borderlands has always been announced at either E3 or PAX, and those are generally bigger game dev conferences. To me, immediately my reaction was just that Borderlands being announced at Summer Game Fest sounded weird to me, and just not like something that I thought would happen. But with that being said, the more I thought about it, the more I have realized that E3 is dead, and this is around the time that E3 would usually happen. The first couple weeks of June was pretty much always E3. And with E3 out of the picture entirely, if Gearbox wanted to kind of announce around the same time that they have previously, this would be the next best thing. So I do think it is possible that we see Borderlands 4 tomorrow, and I suppose we'll find out on my live stream over at twitch.tv/Arachnica. But if you don't like Twitch, don't worry, it will also be streamed right here on YouTube. I'm still not gonna totally get my hopes up for it, and again, I really recommend you guys do the same. The boss man himself, Big Jeff, Mr. Keeley, the host of Summer Game Fest himself, has said that this year's is going to be a smaller showcase. And it is a little bit unclear what he means about this, if he's talking about overall everything's going to be kind of smaller, as it was specifically in relation to all the layoffs and how many closures of game studios there have been. But publicly announcing that your event is going to be smaller if Borderlands fucking 4 is going to be revealed at it is definitely an interesting play as well. So yeah, this rambling is pretty much just to say I have no fucking clue what's going on, and realistically there's no way to know until tomorrow. If gaming as of the last few years has taught us anything, it's that hype is a very, very strong drug, and it's very easy to get sucked into it. And most of the time, it just ends up in disappointment. But hey, that's about do it for this one, fellas. If you want to hear more of my thoughts on the future of Borderlands, I do have an entire playlist about some various discussion topics. The one most directly related to this topic is about the possibility of a future DLC for Borderlands 3. But again, tomorrow, June 7th, 5 p.m. EST, I will be live reacting and probably overanalyzing whatever the fuck gets revealed at Summer Game Fest tomorrow. Down in the description of this video will be a link to my Twitch channel, and of course, as I said, I will also be streaming it here on YouTube. But that's gonna do it for this one, fellas, and yeah, we might see Borderlands 4 tomorrow.